English language teacher, and I graduated from Benha University in 2007. I have been working as an English language teacher 2007, and of course, I find teaching as a draining occupation, but on the other hand, it's rewarding and it's trustworthy. In other words, if you would like to work as an English language teacher, you have to read a lot and to enhance your knowledge. I think knowledge of teaching, and this is for sure. From my perspectives, I do believe that working on the English level and the English level of teaching also on the same track, this is essential. It's much more important than going through the teaching process only. In today's life, I'd like to mention some good points which are helpful to the fresher teachers. By the way, I mean by fresher teachers that those who have started their teaching career since a year or for a couple of years. So, in my point of view, I do believe that all the teachers have to get a certification of teaching, like CELTA, like TEFL, TEFL, teaching English as a second language, and teaching English as a foreign language, and teaching English for adults, and so on. This is the first piece of advice that I always advise my friends and my colleagues who are teachers to start with. Another more important thing is to enhance and boost your level of English, especially when it comes to speaking. For example, many teachers prefer to start their career while they are in level B1 or B2, which is B2 is a respectful level. On the other hand, B1 is, I think it's a low level to start the teaching career. So, from my point of view, we have to enhance our levels starting from B2 to C1 advanced and C2 professional. I have started my career for 18 years. And of course, I have some lows and highs, as everything. But recently, I have started my development, which is amazing and more beneficial. In other words, if someone who wants to work as a teacher or an English teacher for non-native speakers especially, he has to work in his English level. And this is a second piece of advice which I would like to talk about and dive in. Let me start by putting a plan or setting a plan to those who want to enhance their creativity in English. English is a worldwide spoken language, so everyone can speak English and can make mistakes. So my first piece of advice actually to everyone who wants to go through the English improvement journey, he or she has to listen to English speakers. I mean native and non-native speakers who can speak English fluently, somehow to a level of speaking. There are many sources that we can go through it, like I highly recommend BBC Learning English and Teacher Luke podcast. This is a very good and very prestigious and beneficial podcast. I highly recommend listening every day to CNN and watching the news there. And of course, British Council, which is absolutely beneficial, and this is a must to go through its material and read. And by the way, Cambridge University is highly recommended. That's because it offers free free material for those who want to speak and to learn English. This is according to listening. What about speaking? Speaking is the most important element in showing up your English to all people. And this can be practiced every day throughout many ways. I will give you what I did. Despite not having a partner or not finding a partner to speak or to practice my English every day, I found myself speak with the AI. I talk to the AI every day for like 30 minutes. Then it became an hour, and after that maybe an hour and a half in some days. And as a result, I found myself in a very good level. This is concerning to speaking. According to writing and reading, we have to practice our reading. There is a very good source, a very prestigious source, a very amazing source which you can read from, which is sources like The Guardian, The Times, and CNN, BBC, articles. All of these sources can enhance your reading. And of course, it will reflect your writing level. All in all, or to recap what I have talked about. As an English teacher, you have to work on your English skills. The 4 skills. I mean, reading, writing, listening, and speaking. The 4 skills are essential to be improved. And of course, to be very high level. So work on it, and work on it daily, and both and set a plan for yourself to practice your English at least for 2 hours on the 4 skills. And after equivalent time, you will find yourself in a very high level. You can raise from A1 to A2, and then B1 to B2, and after that you will find yourself in C1, on C1 level. Thanks for today, and thank you for watching, for those who watched me. And if you have any comments, please leave it after the live, and see you soon. Thanks a lot.